Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Yepez. I am one of your BCM clinicians this school year.
Hi, I'm Samantha Houston-Crook, and I am also one of your BCM clinicians this school year.
This school year, we will be providing different videos around mental health and well-being. Today, we will be addressing routine.
And we'll also be talking about tips for you to stay organized during distance learning this school year.
So summer might have not been your typical summer. However, it is really hard to keep a routine during summer because maybe we go to sleep late, we sleep in, and because we don't have school, right? So it's really important that we set a routine starting now. This school year is going to be a little bit different than our typical school year. Working from home, doing homework at home, and online learning might be difficult for some of us. So it's really important that we start with a routine. How a routine might look will be like setting a bedtime. So maybe you'll be going to sleep at 9:30 or 10, making sure that you get those 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Also waking up and getting dressed for the day, eating some breakfast, and then logging on to Schoology to start your education. So although it is really important that you're on Schoology, you're doing all your work, you're logging into your classrooms, it is really also important that you take breaks. It is so crucial that you take breaks in between school and that you take care of yourself. Keeping a routine is also important when you don't have any assigned live instruction. So let's say like on Wednesdays you don't have to log into Schoology. It's still important that you keep that routine, okay? It is also important that you charge your computer the night before. Maybe you put your notebook that you need the next day, the books that you'll need the next day, pencils, paper. You take everything needed out the next day so you could be ready to go when you wake up. And again, this is going to look very different for everybody, but it's really important that you find a designated space at home where you could work. And I know that can be difficult if you have 2 siblings, 3 siblings, 4 siblings, and you guys are all doing online learning together at the same time. But try different places in your home where you could, feel at peace, feel like you're learning, feel like you could focus. So try different places until you find what works for you. And lastly, part of having a routine is also taking care of yourself. So with being on the computer all day long, that can be very tiring. So we have to take care of ourselves. This again might look so different for everybody. So you might go on a bike ride at the end of the day, you might go on a run, you might go skateboarding, you might go for a walk, you might simply just sit outside and feel the fresh air and take some deep breaths. But it's really important that you take that break away from your computer. And that when you're working from home, doing your homework, or you are online learning, it's also important that you're doing it in a space where you don't sleep, somewhere that detaches you from maybe your room, where you could focus. Again, it's so important that you feel like you're able to focus and that you're able to hear your teacher. And also, lastly, log into Schoology and really look at what homework assignments you have, talk to your teachers, email them. That's going to be the place where you're going to be able to communicate with your teachers and get the help that you need.
Awesome. Thanks, Elizabeth. So I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to stay organized. Staying organized, staying focused. These are must-have skills when you are trying to get your schoolwork done. So what I want to do is give you some tips that you can use this school year, especially since you're distance learning and things are a little bit different than last year. The first one is organize your stuff. So this is extremely important because you need to know where everything is at. Like Elizabeth was saying, knowing that your computer is fully charged, you have your charger accessible, you have all your books and pencils and everything that you'll need for your school day readily available is extremely vital for making your school day be successful. Another thing that we'll do with organizing your stuff is also cleaning up your backpack. I know we're not using backpacks as much this year, but having a clean, organized desk or room wherever you're working on your schoolwork is extremely important. Because if you have a messy backpack, a messy desk, a messy room, as you're trying to do this work where you're supposed to be focused, your mind can get a little bit messy as well. So you want to make sure that everything stays clean and organized. The second tip that I have for you is organize your space. So it goes along with having that clean room. But this also means that when you're organizing your space, you're also including different things that can keep you on track for success. So that means that you can have folders or binders that are different for each class. I know when I was in school, I really loved having different color folders for each subject that I was in. That helped me a lot, or just having one binder where I could keep the important things that I needed to turn in, or projects that were being handed out. So these will be great things to help you guys stay successful. The last one that I have for you guys is to organize your time. So I am definitely a type A personality, so I love planning and having my planner accessible to me at all times. And one of these things that I do is if I have a very important activity, I highlight it in a very bright color like orange or yellow. This is really important to me as I'm able to see what's going on during the week, and I see I have this important activity. For you guys, this could be a test or a project, and I know that I need to start preparing for that at the beginning of the week when I sit down on Mondays. Another thing that you guys should do is when you get your planner is to look at your syllabus and identify when there are big projects or tests and what their due dates are so that you can keep yourself on track for success. You can do the same with homework, identifying when your homework is due, as well as any social activities. I know we're not doing a whole lot of social activities right now, but you can also plan in those times that we are going to take a break. And so that's my last point. Just like it's with Elizabeth, you want to take a break. On staying organized, you need to keep your mind and yourself healthy and ready for school. So by doing that, you need to take a break, step away from your computer, and just get into a mental headspace where you can step back into school and learning with a renewed mind and ready to conquer that school day. And after that, I hope you guys have a great school year using these tips. But I do want to let you know that just because these are tips that I say work for me or may work for others, you might be different, and that's okay. So just do what you guys think is best for yourself, and if it's not working, stay fluid and just keep trying to find a system that works for you.
Yeah, we will provide different checklists throughout our video. So just try some of them. Don't give up. If the first one, second one, third, maybe routine doesn't work for you, or how you're organizing your stuff is just not working, try different things. We're all in this together. We're all learning together, okay? And we just want to wish you guys the best school year, and I hope you guys enjoyed our video today. Bye.
Bye.